The good news is tonight if I'm streaming, then at least there's usable footage if my computer crashes. Just worse footage that sounds and looks worse. Which is good because I can't like go back to an old save in an MMO playthrough.
Yeah, unfortunately. Where is Andrew?
Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It looks like a stream to me. The preview looks fine.
Hello.
Join us.
Yep. Sorry. Just making sure audio is good.
Join us.
Click. Click. It's fine. You don't even use the internet.
Still smells like mint in here, god damn it.
Why is what? You saying your room smells like mint?
Yeah.
Like mint? Would you brush your teeth in your room? What's going on?
No, you got new trash bags and they weren't chosen very well.
You got mint trash bags?
Yeah, apparently. They're like way too
That's-
big for our trash cans. Like they seem to be outdoor dumpster bags or something.
Ah.
And they're like mint scented to get rid of rodents that supposedly repel them according to the packaging. So they both don't fit my trash can and they're like incredibly strong smelling, which is not what you're looking for a trash bag. You don't want that to be like the
Yeah, that
defining,
doesn't sound great.
like a defining trait of your life now for the rest of you having to go through the bag or whatever. It's like, well, here you go. Your room just smells like mints now forever.
Mint.
No, thank you, actually.
What, you don't like mint?
I like mint like ice cream. I like mint thins. I don't want my life to be scented mint in the room that I'm in every day all the time forever.
I
don't
think
want
you're
to
just being picky.
I'm not like volunteering to live in the mint, be molded by it. This isn't a fucking ectomorph Bloodborne animation. What's his name again? Shit.
What?
The anime Plague of Gripes. This is Plague of Gripes serial Bloodborne parody. I don't want to be. I want to be living in it.
I was very confused by what you were trying to say.
It was the guy that taught you the word ectomorph.
I thought that was Ghostbusters.
Or no.
Okay.
Isn't that what the ghosts are? Ectomorphs?
No.
Go and switch over to Black Mage.
Pretty sure you're wrong about that. Wait, where did you just teleport to, Effie?
Oh, Markham. That's where
Why,
Keith logged
why
out.
why did it not take me? I don't know. Let's see. I need to switch to tank.
I also gotta enable New Game Plus mode. Resume. Yes.
Let's see. Go live.
Where you guys at?
I mean, I'm here somewhere. Where the heck are you? You are all the way over there. Okay.
I'm at
going
the
to
objective.
Why did it send me over to a mod? The closest Aetherite is in Zenith. Why did it send? Alright. You know what?
Except teleport to Zenith? I'm gonna say no. As it turns out.
I'm gonna have to wait for Andrew so I can carry him up there.
Where's the closest teleport there?
Zenith.
All right. Exciting.
On to get. Let's get you up there quick. All right. Talk to Asinian again.
Okay. Wait, you can fly?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, he probably just walked up here. Give me one
Oh.
sec. I hate to do this to you guys. I gotta do something real fast. It'll take me like 2 minutes. 1 second. I know. I hate it. I'm sorry. 1 second.
Yeah,
It's
I was just on my
blisteringly hot in
cloud.
here, so I gotta move a fan around real fast.
Okay, gives me time to get water. Let's see. Where's my fare?
That's our secret. No one's ready.
Come here. Come to me. Do I have anything on me? I probably do, don't I? Only fish. Do I have? Is there anywhere to? No, there's not. Okay. No. No recipes. Right. Are there any recipes for this stuff? Ooh. That's cooking. In cooking crayfish ball. I need rye flour, which I do not have on me, but maybe my chocobo does. Hummus, cinnabar. Oh, I don't see any. Oh, I do have rye flour.
Did you see that
Alright.
Walking
Okay.
Dead image where somebody just pasted over Resident Evil 2's cover?
I did see that.
It's astonishing.
I feel bad for them because that's not going to go well for their career.
They didn't even like clone. They didn't even like smart remove or clone tool out like the existing characters.
Well,
Alright.
You can just see Claire's gun sticking out from behind.
So sorry about that, guys. There's just a heat wave going on right now,
Yep.
and yeah, there's been an
Oh.
official heat warning issued. So making sure I can keep myself cool while gaming and things.
People are
Is
gonna
Considering I've got a
die.
PC like 3 feet from me, if that.
Schmeal? Oh, I can make that. Okay.
Are you having fun over there, Andrew?
Yes.
What are you making?
Fish meal.
Ah, culinarian. Gotcha.
Yep. Put that back in here. Okay. Okay.
Though he had lifted not a single claw, it would seem that Hreisvelger weakened his own manner, or wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. Wow, that's a line. Yep.
We did.
Voice cutscene, maybe?
Probably an important cutscene.
'Twas my life's goal
Yep.
to slay Nidhogg. But I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hreisvelger was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
By killing them.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the bringer of light to die.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She is come. Hear me, brothers and sisters. The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more. Aye, it is so. This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low. The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
It happened.
It did.
East.
Oh, it's a completely
Finally.
different time of day now.
Yep.
Womp womp. The I was like, please don't let these two groups fight each other, because I can't tell them apart. It's just two
Yeah, they're
armies
wearing
of
the same
Alizin
armor.
and chainmail that are the same color fighting each other. It's like, what the come on, man. Give me something. God, who the hell is Housefart?
That would be
was-
Andrew.
That was rather too close for comfort. But 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Could you get the achievement out of the way? That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise alone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, hero?
Exposition.
A big pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mist together, along with Estinine? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg is dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this.
Let us break
the news.
That's
Oh,
me.
sorry.
Yeah. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Emmerich to Fortom's manor.
Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, hero. Very well. Hero and I shall await you there.
Goodbye.
And now we gotta go run all the way over to a...
I'm getting a handful of tiny audio bugs.
What?
Which in a vacuum I'd be like, that's weird. That's never happened before in a Final Fantasy XIV. But in the context of the last week I've had, I'm like, oh great.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get any worse than just a few hiccups.
Fort Thames Manor.
Yep, it's the last vigil.
Last vigil. Yeah.
I wish the names matched ever.
It would be nice.
Why can't the waypoints be named after the
cutscene as soon
places
as you walk in.
that the
Okay,
location's
that's
called?
good to know.
Oops. I accidentally went to the wrong one. How did I do this? Wait, how do
Oh,
I...
and it's a voiced cutscene. Okay, that's good.
God damn it, come on. How did I fucking do this? Okay, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Give me foundation. Here. Yes.
Praise Halone, you are safe. My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead and the Lowborn men to follow.
Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emeric prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Are we all here?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Who is she?
That was you.
Okay. Was she? Okay.
Yeah. You kept having to have conversations with yourself.
Are you everyone in this
I
room
remember
except Alpha now?
I think so, yeah.
Yes. Elfino and is Estinian in here?
Yeah, Esnine's in here.
Yeah, so
I don't remember what
literally
voice I
everyone's
gave
you
her.
except for Estinian and Elfino. That's hilarious.
Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause.
Okay. Ooh, some pants.
I'm actually allowed to wear something. Almost every reward list we get, every single one can't be worn by me.
Oh, and
I'm
another
like-
cutscene. As soon as you guys are done picking out pants.
Whoa. This music.
Yeah.
It's energetic, but too energetic for this fucking room, sleepy ass room. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault at the vault seems unlikely to succeed.
You are correct, Master Alphanod. Not even the assembled might of House Four Temps and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance.
You speak of one of the other high houses.
Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Brume. 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe.
But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist Sir Aymric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare.
Such is my hope, Master Alphanod, and I would have you and Hero reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome.
Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case.
My thanks, Estinine. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside?
The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves.
How very wise. Hero, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of these revolutionaries. They're the ones that are all wearing Che Guevara berets.
Oh hey, kick this out. Hooray. To the Forgotten Knight.
Forgotten Knight. Time to go to the bar. Whee! Wait. There it is.
Womp. Can I not get upstairs from here? Alright. Whoops.
Use the Forgotten Knight Ethernet shard.
Yeah, where are you?
I went to the broom.
Oh, did you take it?
Because they mentioned it.
Ah. Yeah, no, it's the Forgotten Knight.
I'm just jumping down when you get in here. Right.
Hero, Alphino. Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you.
And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets?
Gibralot and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey?
You're not serious. What was Sir Aymric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be much of use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I've ever heard one. But mayhap
will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us make inquiries below. I'm in a similar situation with voices where I voice every member of the 7 Scions that's still around.
Yep.
There's just cut down to just the exact people that I voiced. Hey, it's the place that I was a minute
Casually
ago.
breaking our ankles, no big deal.
My organs.
Oh, right, it's this way.
Oh, it's underneath.
A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning.
Wait,
To
is
be
it over
to a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here.
No, it is over here.
Yeah, there's a character right
It's
here.
around the corner. My bad, Andrew.
Okay. We.
What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to.
Good talk.
Oh, good
Very
talk.
good talk.
The
Casual
rat.
snowball fight.
I don't know a god's damn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you.
Throwing
And now we
snow
gotta
at her
go
while-
back up, which means the quickest way to do that is to use the shard. No way around this.
We gotta go up and then back down.
Wait, are they down there as well? Oh, they're down. Okay, they're just on the lower level. Right? Where are they? Are they really just? What? Oh, they were down here. Okay.
Is it back where we just came from?
Yeah, it was because of the fact that
Oh, yeah.
it was saying that it was above us at the time.
Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries will not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of Broom, why not go and see if Gillibrand knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he'll be more forthcoming than with the others. Now go back up.
Yeah.
Is there a staircase around here?
Not one that leads to the actual doorway that we can get into. I don't think. Actually, there might be. Yeah, there is.
Like, at some point, it's just weird if you keep going back and forth between these nearby spots, but never having a way up.
Yeah.
Oops.
There we are. Was this the pirate?
I
can't remember.
I don't remember who would voice this guy. It's been so long since we talked to him.
Gibril.
Go for it.
You know, people long for a sympathetic ear. They need to know that it comes with the tight lips. Discretion, hero. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So, happens there's a hunter up in Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? Okay.
What?
It's time to do a menial task in order to earn the trust of the whoever the
Fetch my
fucks.
ass.
It
Surprised that went
is
as well as I
the
did,
jeweled
considering I have
crozier.
no warm-up right now when it comes
The hulking hunter in the pillars. Oopsie.
Yep. Jeweled Crozier.
Accidentally clicked again. Fuck.
Oh no.
No. Aetherette.
Where's the pillars? The crozier?
Jeweled
Jeweled.
Crozier. Yep.
Merchant and mender, repair my gear.
I would like to rename every single waypoint in every single town to being a useful name.
Or just make them worse.
And by useful, I mean name them the thing that you're going to keep referring to those locations as all game, which is apparently not what the waypoints are called. So you're Gibrillo's errand boy, huh? Good. How's he doing? Same as always. Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Bye.
We totally just we're a drug mule right now. We're totally just bringing weed to him.
That's
definitely what it is.
vanilla shit. That's
Fishman.
fine. What's
If
a
anything,
little
you probably
weed
should've
and
just
saving
ordered
the
them
world?
online.
Yeah, doesn't he know that you can just get that on Amazon Fresh now?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Maybe in
will
the
deliver
US.
to you
I
in
don't
less than
think.
an hour.
I don't think they have Amazon Fresh here in Canada yet.
I don't know.
Well, they don't
Most
have-
of the United
they don't
States
have
doesn't have
yeah.
Amazon Fresh. I don't think I can get it.
Yeah, Amazon gave up and decided just to buy a grocery store instead.
Well, you gonna hand them over or not?
Sniff, sniff. Ugh.
Aye, this'll do it. With a few other spices I can make just like she used to. There are a few other things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hirtha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't try to get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? More fetch quests.
Is it a fetch quest?
Yeah.
I think
Henrietta, we
actually
got no
gonna-
flowers for you, but we do have
I think we're
twice
gonna
mulled
actually talk
wine.
to somebody who's important to the plot.
She's upstairs, however you get there.
Atheum, Anthium, and Athenium Astrolocinium.
Athenium Astrologicum.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, it's Wingardium Leviosa. Oh.
Accio,
Speaking of
Accio.
ethereal stuff. Hello.
Right. Yes, I'm here, Etha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? Here you go.
Thrice mulled wine? Jeez.
I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. Must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, la poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of year. But those dazzling ruby eyes of hers were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation that she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God's the scandal. I mean, 'tis not uncommon occurrence, but it was with a hero maid. Wait, what? That it was with a hero maid. It so much. Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from her service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Okay.
Scandal, crossbreeding.
The Forgotten Knight.
Mixed marriages? Not in my Final Fantasy.
You gotta remember, elves are basically elves. That should give you all the explanation you need right there.
It
I
doesn't
mean, we
explain why they're
started
racist.
with the premise
They're-
of exterminating at all beast races, so it's really hard to get less racist from there.
Well, in case you're not aware, Andrew, elves are always stereotypically snooty and very particular about things like this.
Oh, Keith, I think you just feel that way because you're a beast tribe. I think it'd be different if you weren't a beast tribe. Ow, God.
No one can make up their mind whether that's true or not. They've been arguing all playthrough,
Fucking-
driving up my engagement.
So, the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root.
It jumps up on your shoulder.
Not the most... What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort when the women and children who live it, though. Or for the women. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Giraldi, for example. Surely you've heard of him. No? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if there ever was a man who deserved the drink, it'd be him. Down we go. Once again.
Yep.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
I like the horrible pain. Oops.
You'll recover.
Yeah, literally. Look at me go. Wow, I have really low HP.
You should
I
probably
assume that's
equip-
because of your gear.
Yeah, you should probably equip your better gear.
Helon's blessing be upon you, sir. A gift for me. The scent. How reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually, she won them over, but those few years were trying. Even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mist.
That's just depressing.
Yep.
I mean, have you seen this?
Ah,
town?
God. This is a lot.
What?
I'm so green and yellow.
Oh. You can apply the thing here.
Yeah.
Yep. We are
Just
in
looking
town.
at the nightmare that I am.
She was a remarkable woman, hero. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, hero, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. Whoops, hang on. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it all to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own.
The Starveling. What a name.
Who is she?
Still looking for your mongrel. Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy something specific?
I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby eyes and raven black hair.
Yep.
Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely?
Yes.
Damn it.
I mean, I did save the entire planet multiple times now, so it'd be really appreciative if you could help out.
Should wear my most appropriate cold weather clothes.
I am.
In the grayness that this fucking chapter has, you just look like you're wearing nothing. Because your clothes are the same color as you. They're close enough that in the gray you can't tell apart anymore.
Oh, gotta go to Alphanon.
Have you made any progress, hero?
Exposition.
So our mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. There may be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Maybe we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, hero. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a brutal name, the Mongrel. Named for your entire life because you're mixed race.
Yeah.
This is a shitty country.
It's kind of a shitty, like, continent, if we're being honest.
You cast
the
your
other
gaze on the streets
continents
below.
don't sound any better.
Nope. You cast your gaze on the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. Where do we go now? Down? Oh, wall. On the wall. Over here.
Yep. Oh, there's Alphanod, so I guess we're on the right direction.
Cutscene.
She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either.
Well, that can't be good.
How is she stopping to crouch there on like a 45-degree angle?
Ooh, I'm sorry. I forget I said anything.
Run. There's literally only one direction to run in.
Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, hero, after them.
Okay.
They're gonna get cut in half by this vacation nerd.
How have you not caught up to this child?
The stripes make her faster.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
Odd cutscene to be voiced, but okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
What?
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh?
Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
Am I the blue?
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Who wants to be Hilda? She looks like she'll be around a lot, given the main character syndrome she has.
I cannot do female voices anymore after Minfilia.
Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights say.
Bye.
All right then.
You don't suppose you could teleport us there to just save on
When
the
we watch,
trip?
we have to watch Alphino and Tatru walk off. You know.
Yeah, it has to be a
Otherwise-
canonical reason why they're ahead of us.
I always get a kick out of, yeah, the number of times in Final Fantasy and like Yakuza games where the cutscene has to just drag because you have to wait for an animation to finish, even if it's just someone like walking away. There's a few moments in the Yakuza where the dialogue completely gets interrupted for like 5 seconds because they said like 4 words, but they have to complete an entire animation of like picking up a suitcase or something, and the next dialogue isn't scripted to be interactive until then. Oh, level sync in effect.
Oh boy. Bye guys.
Well, I guess we all get to voice Hilda now.
Yeah, time to do single player stuff in a multiplayer game.
Yep, always a great design. Muting all them. Doop. Well, this is why we always forget who voices certain characters, because they'll be like, oh, it's level 59. Oh, it did catch up with me a little bit, didn't it? I might be in a little trouble. I might have to actually do some grinding. Oh, their glasses float like crazy when you look at them up close.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants.
Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hell's?
Oh no, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of the bouncer. Dominique. Oh, they even got thrown off the balcony. I didn't know how hard I was calling it.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here your toys could hurt someone.
In here, your toys could hurt someone. Well, here comes Sword. You'll be shocked. I immediately like Hilda's design and voice actor. Although I'm vaguely suspicious. I'm like, is she from Kingdom Come Deliverance? I don't know. I just vaguely feel like I've encountered that exact voice before. I'm trying to identify why it's so familiar. Obviously, voice actors show up a lot like crazy. You get the big strike. You're dead. No fire. Fire bad. Can I hit him from here? I want to go into the scary fire. It's scary. Sir Chariot the Stern. Oh, they're back. Am I supposed to win this fight? Holy shit. And my health is fine, I guess. I just mean, like, his health is going down so slowly that I'm wondering... It's gotta be a scripted thing where he just ends. Maybe when you defeat his waves of dudes, or maybe just when you, when time passes. My only complaint with Hilda is that her jacket is way too busy. It needs to chill the fuck out. But that's every Final Fantasy design. You can see my preferences in my own costume choices, where I basically never wear anything that looks like the majority of the character designs in the game. I try to find like the 5% of things that don't look like that. Why am I not getting any seals? What's going on? Did I just imagine? Okay. Might have lost my place of where I was or something. I should put the bleed on him.
Guide my sword.
Filthy wreck.
Okay, can you get out of this? Ooh, meteor. Is that what's about to happen? Is it gonna land over there? Oh, it's chasing me. Oh, hello. Oh, is this a... That's a friend. Okay. Oops, I just leave the fireball to him. It's just chasing me. Is it done yet? I wasn't expecting that in the single player mission. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, I guess we gotta finish that whole health bar. We gotta finish our dinner. Nope, here comes another ball. Come and get me, buddy. Can I like walk it into like a pillar and then it breaks? No, looks like it paths around. Oh, he's just chasing me, huh? He's fully dedicated. There we go.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
What?
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
We did it.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Andrew, though.
Oh, no, I'm here. Let's go.
Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it, not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They, none of them, are well-bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out for us after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Now we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Hallinart. But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense.
If not you, then who?
You, Temple Knights, of course, reckoned it was your beloved Sir Americ's doing at first. But then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heaven's Ward. That's why they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop.
But the Heaven's Ward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise.
A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan?
We must divert the attention of High House away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in their service.
And what makes you think I have friends in high places?
You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to dealt with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault.
Huh. Spread false reports of an attack and get him out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the High Houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act.
Can it be done?
Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account.
And the Lord Commander granted his liberty.
I like how he just stormed out and no one stopped him, and now we're dealing with the fallout for like an hour. Alright, let's get into a party.
Oh, I'm in the... I already talked to Lucy. Can't
you fool.
Organize a party.
Oops.
It's fine.
Okay.
We'll have time, I'm sure.
Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives: rescue Sir Emeric and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Lord Hossifer.
What is his name? Lord
Lord Horsfor, Estinine, Master Alphanod, and I will make ready to breach the underground gowl and search for the Lord Commander.
Jail.
We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault.
Such a weird spelling of jail.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's
I speak of your party.
What?
Antiquated.
You say
there we go.
Gaol is jail.
Yeah, it's an
As
antiquated
weird as it
spelling.
sounds.
No, that's Gowl.
No, it's jail. That
You
I
can't
made
trick
this-
me. I know how vowels
I
work.
made
You're
this
not allowed to
mistake.
like lie about vowels.
you know how modern vowels work.
I made this mistake in
Yeah, this is a
Bloodborne, and
modern game.
I heard
with
about it forever.
Middle English spellings, or even
Yeah,
Old
there's a-
English in some instances.
And there's a reason why they don't do it anymore because they all died off because of dumb words like that.
Yeah, but unfortunately someone wrote it down so we can remember it and insist on bringing it back.
Yep.
Gross.
I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavens Ward realize what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights, loyal to our cause, have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich to confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone as to their duties? Then let us do what must be done.
I like the idea of her sounding annoyed with the script too.
Or instead of done, is that dawn? I don't want to mistake Middle English that just doesn't use words correctly.
Okay.
It's usually pretty funny because they usually it's pretty selective which ones they choose to remember.
The tribunal or the cathedral, doesn't matter which one you take now. They're equidistant from the vault entrance.
Go, go, go. To the vault. Away.
The others are in position, Master Hero. I will send word once you and your party have entered. Okay.
The vault is now accessible.
Yes, indeed. it is.
Duty. That was freaking me out. I was stuck to him for a while until he finally turned around. I thought something was wrong. Believe so.
All right. There we go.
What? Where's Emerald? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's right there.
That's a duty finder. It's fine.
Well, we have someone else in our party. It's fine.
Well, yeah, we have Emerald in our party.
I mean, they don't have to be
Oh,
nearby.
this place.
Yep.
The vault sucks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Just stab everyone until they stop moving. Duh.
And it's just very long and
tedious.
Yeah.
The carpet has the
Wow, we were
weird,
just
same weird
weird
spikiness
nonsense.
that they use outside for dirt.
Before we move any further, I need to remove some of my EOS, and now I can move.
Look at us go.
And try and stay
Wow.
behind the tank, because this place has a tendency to aggro on whoever is in front of the party at the time.
Goodbye, sir. Come to me. Take the fight to the archer.
Just pile up. Whoop. I wonder how many deacons I've encountered in video games and what percentage of them are enemies.
Probably all of them.
I feel like they're only Admittedly, Dark Souls 3 had like 50 of them in one room.
I'm
so.
gonna die.
I got you, don't worry. Although why your hit points are as low as they are is a bit surprising.
As low as they are?
Oh, wait a minute. It's because...
I mean, as low as they are.
You're running 60 gears.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he has 50% more health than I do.
It's just these guys hit hard, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally also level synced here.
Yeah. Unlike Keith, who's not.
Well, yeah, because
Sup?
Keith's only 57.
The story finally caught up
Already?
with me.
Yep. I kept telling you, but no, you didn't listen to me.
You were wrong, though.
But I wasn't.
You weren't wrong. You were not right. You're like, you better hurry up and grind. You're only 8 levels ahead of the story. It's gonna catch up with you. And it's like, not for a long time. That was months ago.
It still did catch up with you.
Well, yeah, eventually. But being over leveled
So that
for
means
even
I'm
longer
still
doesn't
I'm not
isn't
wrong.
a reward. I mean, yeah, technically I can avoid being caught up if I just grind all the way to level 80 right now, but that's not the point. Over leveling isn't good most of the time.
Okay. You need to stop. What do we gotta do about these bubbles?
Stay away from them.
Oh,
kinda
they
go
everywhere.
Bang.
Wow, that's a lot of everything everywhere.
Ow.
I've got a green on me. Oh. Oh, he's omni-slashing me. Stop it. Only we get to limit break.
We can't do that yet. Bye. Oh, wait. One hit. There we go.
Ta-da.
Wow, he just like evaporated. Unfortunate.
Like teleport.
You hate to see it or whatever.
That's useless for me. I'm coming to kill you, dude. I'm coming to kill you. Can't stop me.
Bleed.
I'm missing excogitation right about now.
God, why is that guy not? Hello.
You have tank stance.
Hello.
They should be going after you.
It's not.
Did you not hit them at all?
Yeah, I've been doing AoE attacks this entire time to try to get him onto me.
Yeah, then they're just. Oh, right, I forgot. I'm not even taking my own advice.
Now you can told you yourself.
I can, yeah.
Stop told you yourself. Stop told you yourself.
That definitely does not work as well as you thought it would, did it?
No, it sounded like a tongue twister, and I wouldn't see how bad it would be to try to say it.
She sells
Ooh,
seashells
free
by the told
loot.
yourself.
3 pots of cream yellow dye. Hell yeah.
Wow.
I love corn color dye.
Well, he's big.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's for your corn costume. Now you can be a corn rabbit. What an honor. That's a big one. Oh, it hit me. Well.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is. Oh god, what happened there? Somehow accidentally opened up a bunch of menus when I was trying to use my healing abilities.
That could have ended badly.
Come fight me, cowards. Oh my god.
What a fucking visual.
Yeah, right?
Why do they got pot bellies?
Yeah, bloated chest pieces. Sounds,
God, I lost my shit earlier when that guy did backflips through the sky.
Oh yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
I was so not
He's a
ready for
dragoon,
that.
what do you expect?
It was so absurd. It did not look right. He's got like a robe on, and he didn't jump straight up like dragoons do with their spears. He fucking did like 80 backflips. It's like that doesn't look right at all. It looks so absurd. Imagine the wind resistance of doing full backflips over and over again with like a robe.
Oh yeah. Well then yield to my fist.
Whoop! That's a design. That's a shape.
What?
Mm-hmm. One of these days, they're just
Actually,
gonna
I have to
render a
move.
maze
I know,
that
it's
we have
weird.
that we have to run through. It'll be like that episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, the manga, where he makes a fire maze.
And stay away from that hole in reality. If it's not obvious enough. Don't get anywhere near those.
Or what?
What's on the other side? Secret world?
Probably. You want to go find out?
Dimensional rift. I was gonna say, you might not want to stand right behind him.
Ow.
Oh, you guys. I was gonna say, you guys just went through the.
Yeah, I think I got thrown backwards into the portal.
Yeah.
Just in time for it to not do anything. Almost
Ooh, a
died.
book. Oh, that's a head. Never mind, that's a hat. An earrings.
Earrings.
Come here. Oh lord.
The face of the hero. What name even
Get it? Because he has no face.
He might have a face. The fucking horses.
Yeah, more corn dye. I wonder if that's buyable or sellable.
Corn dye? Probably sellable, but I don't know about viable.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you can only get it on the market. Because if so, you'd probably sell it for a good price.
Maybe.
Because who's gonna run the vault on purpose? God.
A lot of people?
No, no one runs the vault on purpose. Not multiple times to farm for die. There's no way.
Well, not to farm for die.
What's wrong with the vault?
That's what I mean.
It's just long and tedious.
It's just, yeah, it's long and boring.
Aren't we almost done already?
No.
No.
There's only one more boss left, isn't there?
Yes. There's a little bit of run up.
Isn't it just up the stairs from where we are right now? I feel like we've only been doing this for like 10 minutes or less. I don't see how this is any longer or more boring than the other dungeons.
A lot more running.
Yeah, there's longer spans of nothingness, basically.
Is there? Remember that castle where we had to do gun mini games to beat a boss? It was just a massive, expansive series of brick hallways that all look the same. Or like the several dungeons that are just like a really long cave or mine.
I'm not saying it's the worst dungeon of all. There are definitely worse dungeons, but this is also one of the boring, like one of the bad dungeons.
I'm just confused how this is like being reacted to like in a singled out sort of way. In a way that's not
it's
usual.
just like, I mean, it's a boring dungeon to do. It's like one of the first boring dungeons in Heavensward.
Mm-hmm. There are definitely much better dungeons.
Oh, are you gonna do flips again? Oh.
I have
Wow, try
never
flipping in
seen a
that outfit.
dragoon do flips. It looks really weird.
Their
Oh, the whole-
victory dance, if memory serves, is literally them
I
doing
thought
a backflip.
the whole gimmick was doing an incredibly tall, vertical, straight jump with a spear, which obviously looks right when it's only going straight because it's used with a spear.
Don't stand in the back. Move away. If you ever get tethered, move away from your tether partner. Break the tether. Okay. And don't get hit by the knife.
Hello. I think he's mad at us.
You gotta target the holy flames.
Yep. Ooh, lasers.
Lasers. No. Stop it.
Oh, one more.
Yep. There we go.
This is a kindness.
That was really close.
Nah, we got this.
Well, no, I was more meaning about the timing for that.
Yeah.
Ow.
That was more continuous bubbles than I was expecting. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no.
You gotta run from your
Yeah. No, I was having to avoid the, the knights first.
Nice, Sir Charbark.
Charabert.
If you want to burn limit break there, keep.
Sup? Oh. I got to do the T-pose for dominance.
We did it. Ooh, unicorn.
Ooh, neat. Hey.
Pew 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 pew. The vault has ended.
Our power! How can this be? Fall back!
Once again, we just let them walk off.
No one said we're good at our job.
They got on that thing fast, apparently. Or was that an unrelated Zeppelin airship?
No, it's arriving.
That's theirs.
It's just
Okay.
Yeah, it's their airship.
The way that it was cut, it made me think that they got on it that fast and ran away. I'm like, holy shit. They were motivated.
Wait, what?
Father, please!
We were not too late, my friends.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history? Our values? Everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Ornstein, no.
Look out!
Eps.
Wait, he looks exactly like him.
Asisla awaits.
They all look that way.
Lord Orchefort!
I was like, is this It Follows? Did it transform into him?
I'm a scholar. Let me heal you already.
And I'm a paladin. I could have easily blocked that.
Unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
Just use your invulnerability. Just face tank it.
Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Can I also just say that it was... Oh, wait, actually, wait until I put this for sure. Can I just say that's also probably one of the first times that an NPC has actually done something worth a damn?
I mean, you both, you all just undercut it by being like, well, that was pointless. I could have just fixed this with my big muscles.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're done mispronouncing his name. After this, after the initial
well, you say that.
grieving period or something.
It's one less character for me to voice.
Yep. Watch them introduce 3 more.
Yay.
I mean, they
Oh,
will,
right,
yeah. They absolutely will. They just did, actually.
I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at 4 times mana.
There's something funny about them just adding all of the new characters for Heaven's Ward that are better and then killing off every character from the main game one by one. And he's from the main game too. Anyway, here's Hilda. She's great. Kill House Fart. Stab him in the dick.
Jesus.
That was an unfortunately angled projectile when we saw the profile
Yeah.
shot. I was like, oh no!
Well, that guy, if he's surprised, is not having kids anymore.
4 times mana, that's last vigil.
Yep.
Probably should have been doing my...
I like
what's
the
it
game has
called?
real cutscenes lately, though. That's always
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have been doing my jobs. Oopsies. I'm missing a couple
The others
of
are here. Please enter.
spells.
Master, Hero, Master. Burgermeister, Meister, Burger.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
Narratives with clear personal stakes? In my Final Fantasy?
What is this nonsense you speak of?
I'm actually really caught off guard by it after like 100 hours.
Yeah, 100 hours of go do this thing, now this thing, now this thing.
I was conning
And while you're at it,
you,
go ahead and
haha.
collect me like weird herbs.
I was wasting your time on purpose, which makes it good, actually. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Ashfan took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights.
Wow, he really messed up by saying this whole like this is what knights do thing, because it really just set a flag for him to die.
Yep.
Yeah.
He set that death flag on his own.
I actually like the weasel.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak to Sir Aymeric, hero. I worry for his well-being.
What? Are you talking about mine?
Yeah, blue guy.
He's talking about your weasel, yeah.
Blue guy.
Well, yeah, I like the weasel, but blue guy is Americ's the blue guy, which is your voice guy. So I wasn't sure which thing was commenting on what.
This one's at...
Yeah, I don't like how the game usually renders pets. I don't like how most pets look in most MMOs. But I like the weasel. Our knight's most heavenly.
Where was that at? Forgotten Night.
An audience with
An
the Lord
audi-
An
audience with the Lord Commander, yes, of course.
What is this? Sketskis? What the fuck is this?
Please? Audience?
Oh my god.
All right, you better get that nose ready of yours, Andrew.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Voice.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Could you be more specific?
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thordan's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, A more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horchefant was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable!
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
of course.
Imagine how sad that is, where you have to go through this whole process of summoning some other freaking. Oops. Crap.
You skip it.
Why? Why would it? Yeah. Why would it switch from like voice to unvoiced cutscene in the middle of a whatever?
They forgot to voice the rest.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on a second. Let me just do this real quick. I'll be there in a second.
It's a classic Lost Odyssey moment. That game would switch between like 4 different cutscene formats in the same cutscene.
Alright. Okay. What was the starting of that sentence?
Hero name, Master Alphino.
Okay. Hero, Master Alphinaud, I, Amric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends.
Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. I make no claim to know the turmoil in your soul, but I implore
it's a dialogue
you, hero.
choice.
Oh. I did ...
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, sad face.
I make no claim to know the turmoil in your soul, but I implore you, hero, in this darkest of hours, pray lend us your strength.
Much has changed in our orders since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavens Ward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then the hero and I will stop them.
Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve the guiding light for the masses, a force of stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril than without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravarian hostilities. Far from it, we will have great need of each other in the days to come.
You may ever count on my lance, Sir Aymeric. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde.
If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Hero, Master Alphinaud, pray attend me outside.
Very well. With me, hero. I believe we have much to discuss. Yes, we're back in the outside world. Break time. We're 2 hours in.
Okay.
I'm fine with this, yeah.
BRB.
I'll be right back.
I am returned. Ah.
Welcome the back.
Seeing the flashback was interesting because, like, to some level, it's like slightly hard to be on Emmerich's side because he's like, how could you hide the fact that the bloodlines aren't correct and so on, implying that like I'm completely okay with this caste system as long as it's based on real bloodlines, but I'm like what the like you.
I like I love the argument of like, what would you tell the mothers of those who died? And it's like,
That was so
you're
stupid.
a piece of shit.
That
Like,
was
that
the
it's
stupid.
like,
That's the fucking student loan argument.
yeah.
We can't forgive student
like,
loans. What about all
yes.
the people who had a student loan before? We can't cure cholera. What about all the people that died of cholera before? That's not fair to them.
It's such a
stupid
argument.
Fucking argument. It's pissing me off. But yeah, the fact that Emmerich was like, I'm subtly against this caste system in a specific context where the bloodlines aren't true. But otherwise, it's like, great, and people should definitely live that way or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? You literally have like a highborn and lowborn caste system where people are just born into having shitty lives and they can't do anything about it. And he was okay with that until he found out that the bloodline was fictional. It's like, really? Are you a child? That's so fucking naive. I was not quite ready for that.
Well.
Don't look behind you, but there's a giant man.
Oh no.
I think he sees
So
you.
big.
He's just looming.
That's fine. He can loom. Ugh. God.
Oh, he's taller.
How did he... What?
He's flying away.
I wonder...
Effie, your
I think
break's so long.
One of the most annoying things about internet is that trying to look up if a place has internet is a pain. Like, I just wish like, I'm trying to look at, like, houses, and then it's like, okay, that's a nice looking house, but does it have internet access? And I have to, like, go on the internet and, like, try to find, you know, just, like, go to each provider's internet or each internet provider website and go, like, this is my address. Can I get internet here? Like, because there's just not, like, some really intelligent idea of, I don't know, like, a government system that you could, like, government website you can go to and put in your address and it would tell you the options available to you. You know, like some kind of free market thing.
Honestly,
But
at that point, not even just a government website. Like, somebody should do that
no,
at some point.
just a government website. Like, that way you can force regulation on internet and say every area has to have access to internet. And if it doesn't, then you have a database that shows that some place doesn't have access to internet. And then you can take your giant fat government finger and point it at a company and go, didn't we pay you to do this? And they go, and you go, okay, cool. So you got to either put the line in or you owe us money. And then they'll put the lines in. Instead, I have to individually...
If you want something like that, go to Sweden or Norway.
I would rather not have to leave my country to go do that, because then I have to deal with visas and all this other crap. It would just be so much nicer
and the constant
if...
threat that you might just get kicked back out.
Yeah, it would be really
you don't
nice if, like, the
actually live
country I'm
there.
paying taxes in would just do the job that I'm paying taxes for. Like, you would think.
The government doing the right thing.
It's not even the right thing. It's just, it's beneficial to them. It only helps them to have people have access to internet. Like, that's like saying, like, oh, people having access to electricity, not our responsibility. It's like, I think you would have a much better state if people had access to electricity.
I mean, you say that, but when with Texas, that there's a problem.
That's
with the government.
different.
The government having
Texas,
control over.
That's not government control.
I'm pretty
Texas,
sure.
Texas privatized every single thing in their entire. Yes,
yeah,
it's always privatized.
That's an especially Texas thing to do, though.
Okay, well,
I mean,
never mind then.
if there's ever a time you find a utility plant is failing, it's because it's privatized.
Oh yeah, like all the
that's
fires
the
in
only
California.
reason. Yeah, like the only reason
PG&E
failures
is a
happen
private
on an
company.
infrastructure. Yeah, well, no, not only are they a private company, they're like a fucking monopoly.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, yeah, because I was under the impression that it was specifically the Texan government that decided to pull the Texas power grid off the.
They made
US
bad
power grid.
choices.
well, yeah, the Texas government decided to do that because they were
And then
giving it to a
privatize
private
it.
company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. All right, now I have all the info. Got it.
The
'Cause,
free
you know,
market.
Texas Yep. It's got you either got to go big or nothing, and
It's
they
the
decided to have
marketplace of
both
bad
options.
ideas.
It really is. The free market is just a marketplace of bad ideas.
Well,
Okay.
You
Can't.
got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good, unfortunately.
I think this address is fake. I don't think there's actually a street called Someway. You have to be lying.
I would not be
can't be-
surprised. I mean, they
it
have a
cannot be
town
the name
called,
of a
quite
street.
literally called Vagina Town, so, you know.
That just seems silly.
It is.
What a
We're
silly
going.
name
We're
to
gonna
name
eat
your
out at downtown at Vagina Town.
I mean,
And if you want to get
Man.
really, if you want to get
How
really
many
crazy,
layers deep do you think their jokes are there? What if you live there? Like they've
Imagine
iterated
having
for
to-
decades.
imagine
you
having to
ima-
trying to plan a first date in that town. Like, hey, you want to like, you want to drive down to
Vagina Town
Vagina
and
Town?
Oh, the Tinder dating environment must be real weird then.
It's probably just people saying, yes, I do. Yes, there is a place called Vagina Town, and yes, I do live there. Like,
That must be a great icebreaker.
we can't find this address. Okay, cool. There's literally no internet in this entire town. Awesome.
You ready to read lines?
Yeah. Oops.
The soil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance that the airship passed by. Surely enough, Lady Lanette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Cloud.
Or sorry,
That was Alphino's lie. Wow, Alphino, you
Then the Archbishop
you
is
had,
somewhere in the Sea of
reversion there, buddy.
Clouds.
Or was not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Widow.
Window? Is that window?
Window.
Oh.
Window.
Yep, window.
Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halenart has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath.
Oh, I wonder who we'll get for that.
Yep,
I
there
think
it
we
is.
both know the perfect candidate, Hero. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland on the Sky Steel Manufactory.
I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention.
Oh, we just show up there and he's like, no, actually, I will not do that.
Yeah, I don't want to risk life and limb for you people anymore.
It throws
Actually,
me
I'm
off pretty
retiring.
badly sometimes because I'll be in first person during cutscenes, but the camera won't actually go look at somebody else. So if multiple people start talking, the camera will still just stay on the first person. And if you try to turn the camera towards the other people, it snaps back to the first person. Who's not even the one talking anymore. Because if you click right stick, then it does first person on people.
Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you been getting up to lately?
You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. Egads.
He was a good man.
Sid, have you ever heard of Azizla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled.
No, but it's probably some sort of source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Hero, the Ossians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it.
As if we need another reason to pursue him.
Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you into it.
Didn't
Just
you do
like
that
the-
already, though, with the mana cutters?
Yeah, like the original reason we met him.
That too.
I don't know, I'm not keeping a tally. How many
At this
variations
point,
of these two scenes have happened? I keep
many.
clicking the stick, damn it. There we go. Into the fire, it is. In any case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. I shall join you completely anonymously, with a mask. No one will know who I am.
Oh,
We
yeah.
Which place was it again?
Athenum Astrologicum.
Because when I think airship
Museum?
landing, I think Athenum Astrologium.
Oops.
Did you skip it again?
I think I might have. Hold on.
You've been struggling. Are you all tabbing a lot or something?
Yeah.
Which makes you
Trying to
click
look
out.
at other-
I noticed that you're like 5 seconds late to every line read. Because you're multitasking.
Yep. It's the life. Okay, let me. What was the first? Was the start of the line?
The boys have been hard at work.
The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as is certain. Ah!
Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news on the missing scions, and she assures me that Oriandra and Riol are pursuing promising leads.
Come, come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise.
There's a lot of motion in that thumbs up. It's a full body performance.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird. Why did it teleport you guys out of the world and then back in?
We're sneaky.
Could also be due to instancing. I don't know.
Who is this guy?
God, I'm just taking in the name of that character next to him.
Conbib. Conbib? Coneb? Conbib. We're going to go with Conbib.
What a nightmare.
Lick home, BB.
Lekoneb. Ikoneb.
Yeah, that's probably the closest one.
Half the pronunciations I can think of will just sound like you're playing a record backwards.
I'm pretty sure that name.
I mean, playing it backwards probably is not any better with it being Binocle.
Binocle.
Binocle. I'm pretty sure that someone
I'll name my
accidentally
first child
sneezed
Binocle.
while typing.
I would not be surprised. Like, let me
should be
just
pretty
face roll on my
surprised.
keyboard for some of these names. I should be surprised, but at the same time, with Final Fantasy and these
Yeah.
names that we come across so far, it really is hard to beat.
Wedge might be Effie.
I
No,
don't.
You play a lot of the
Okay.
tiny. You
The
play a lot of
others
the
are waiting for
tinies.
you aboard the Enterprise, hero. Shall we get going?
Yes. Let's get the hell
So I
out of
think
here.
I took
I
Biggs
don't think
last time.
I think the only voice for a Lalafell I've done is Papalymo. That's about it. Right?
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
Welcome to Balan Wonderworld.
Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Welcome to the new area of the Sea of Clouds.
From here, Camp Cloud Top looks rather far. We could have just flown there, but what would that do for us? Be on your guard, hero. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Why
my
did
God.
we park here? Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. When have you said that before? Meow, and a skip to the end.
Before we do that, I'm gonna go get this Aether Current.
Is there... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Nope. Yeah. I pressed every wrong
Delicious.
button.
Hey, if you thought this place was annoying to maneuver for last time, this place is even more annoying.
Where's
I
the
keep
Aether
seeing-
Current log?
I keep seeing green dudes and think that they're Aether Currents.
Oh, look out.
I can't click on it. God damn it.
You have to backslash lookout.
Oh. Why?
Because that's what it says in the thing.
They want to be different.
It literally... We've clicked on it so many times. Why would it suddenly be an emote?
Because reasons. Clearly.
Game, you crazy.
Okay, is there a reason mine isn't working?
Are you targeting someone or something?
No. Oh, I am targeting someone. God
Yeah.
damn, what a stupid fucking...
I know, it's great, isn't it?
There you go, thank you. Okay.
Ooh, well,
Alright,
see you guys later.
Time for single player incidents. Bye, guys.
Goodbye, my friends.
So lonely in this multiplayer game. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Oh, that's probably that probably wasn't a dialect. That was, or like some kind of English dialect. That was probably like a I am a simpleton creature voice. Yeah. Because they don't refer. Yeah, they're like begs mercy. Over there. Imperial troops. Ishgardians, seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. Oh, these guys again.
The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Zev. Protect the Vanu. Oh, you remember my name when I'm alone, huh? No. Meta jokes. Here we are. Digga 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 digga. I'm always the last person to finish these, because everybody else does more damage than me. Big AoE damage, let's go. You need to die. Yeah. I don't necessarily know like how many enemies there has to be in front of you to justify AoE. Like what the threshold is for it being higher damage. If your AoE applies to everybody in front of you, then that's best if there's a certain number of enemies. Okay, he's getting healed by some dick. Here you are. You get cut in half. Here we go. Yeah. You are unworthy of a finisher. Please let me target him. There we go. The carbuncle. He's fine. Hey! Rude. Netherlings save Lanuvanu from certain death. Certain Netherlings showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lord Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due.
Oh, that doesn't
I'm
help,
back.
yeah.
Welcome back.
I read the turn in dialogue
group us up,
because
or?
I didn't realize I was back in the
I'm
real
trying to
world
figure out a
already.
voice for this guy.
Netherlings
so
save
you-
Lonu Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonu Vanu knows that not what wind bears Netherlings to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Lonu Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings, as saviors, as heroes. Zundu welcomes you. To village we go, to north. Come, come.
It's weird seeing something with feathers and rolls. It's just new for me. So the
I mean,
Guardians
find
was-
a picture of a turkey. That'll probably be the closest thing you'll get.
So the Guardians were searching for the Archbishop and believed the Vanu knew something about his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lord Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Convenient friendness. I think we're gonna need invites.
Oh, right.
Thank you. Onwards.
So I'm gonna take us over the path instead of directly there, so you guys can see how much of a nightmare this place is, and how annoying it is to navigate.
A massive zigzag
Constant
of
ups
enemies.
and downs and weird zigzags and.
Oh, that was actually almost a straight line.
Almost, but yeah. There's a lot of ups and downs in this place.
I wasn't expecting the bridge just to point straight there.
First things first. I know it's behind us, but making sure that we attune is always the first thing that we need to do.
Ba-ding.
Because if we forget, for whatever reason...
Wee! Aw.
You're not here. Where are you?
I'm trying to jump off.
Why doesn't
Gotta love
rescue me?
invisible walls.
Stop it. Let me go.
I'll see you.
Like breezes guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Lonu Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Okzundu.
Is that the universal greeting from Transformers? A far warmer welcome than the one that you received from the Vundu, I think.
Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury, like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report?
Andrew?
Oh. There you are. Did you see it? Is that it's that damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it.
Where?
Follow the sounds of the fucking bird or the whale.
Mm-hmm.
The white?
Oh boy. That's a big old whale.
No, yeah, here
He's
we are
wounded.
again.
Can I just mention that's not how clouds normally work? Looks like it just dove into the sea.
Quick, we gotta brew him a soup.
Nom.
By the 12, did that beast just eat that island?
O insatiable white, O devourer of worlds, why must you torment us?
Exposition.
Bah! Lonu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings. Come and break words with Chief of Zundu.
Okay, so first we gotta get on a mana cutter and fly around it. We gotta shoot all of its pustules off so that it's no longer being infected by a parasite. Then we gotta feed it the pumpkin spice soup. And then it'll be all better and it'll teach us a song.
For a split second, I was expecting you to say a pumpkin spice latte.
Hope it
For
teaches
half
us
a
to dance
second.
instead.
I will now sing you the song of my people.
With wisdom deep as nethers, and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words.
Okay, bye-bye.
Big ass horns.
Those horns. Grew 'em myself. Completely real.
Netherlings deliver Lonu Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds, and brings before you with all haste.
Soft rains to soothe the heart, the sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alphino Levelur, and these are my companions, the hero, the warrior of light, and Sid Garland.
There you go. That's probably better.
Gotta find the right blank to fill in.
Yeah.
We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel shod contraption from which we saved Lord Vanu. Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. It's a lot of enemies. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes.
Wait, Lonu Vanu hear tell of these Netherlings.
You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lord Vanu.
Aye. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Aziz La.
Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Snow, what exactly is this Azalea?
Chief
Lala.
Snow? Okay.
Beware, Netherlings.
I mean,
for blackest clouds
if you could spell jail with a G,
then you never know. For blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the hearts of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind.
But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy.
and beyond ours.
Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lord Vanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, old yields to the white.
This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu.
So, the race is called Vanu Vanu, or the Vanu. Their tribe is called the Vanu Vanu, and their last names are all Vanu.
Yeah.
So,
Luigi Mario.
Lonu Vanu of the Vanu Vanu, who is a Vanu.
This means that Mario is
Wow.
the race Mario.
Oh no. Not again. Seriously, what idiot thought it would be a good idea to have Mario's first and last name be Mario?
Because it's a funny thing to say in a movie that's a comedy.
The guy who made Mario?
It is a bit. I'm seriously tempted to watch the Mario movie because it apparently is, or the Mario series because apparently it's on Prime Video at the moment. So I'm very tempted to see if I can.
I mean, you can
just
watch
because-
the
just to
original
see it.
Mario Bros. Movie. It's free. Just go on the Internet Archive. Internet Archive has it for free.
I mean, I genuinely enjoyed the movie. I don't know if I'd want to watch the show. It's just watching a children's show for dozens of hours.
Well, if the movie is as memey as everybody says it is, I can only imagine how crazy the show is.
I mean, I think it's just a children's show
It's just
that's
a
not that
Yeah,
remarkable.
it's just a cartoon Power Hour.
Oh,
yeah.
Basically, it's just
It's just a Mario cartoon with an occasional Zelda cartoon, and then a framing device of Mario and Luigi played by actors in a Blue's Clues style or Pee Wee's Playhouse style set.
Yeah.
No, it's a
that's
children's
interesting
show. It's not like the movie.
Yeah.
The movie is a completely
Okay.
different concept.
Gotcha.
The movie doesn't even resemble Mario. Nothing looks like a thing from Mario in the entire movie. The most you get is maybe the lead actor, kind of.
So as his law is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets, much as I would like to believe it safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens Ward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about this is another matter, as was the case of our battle with the Leviathan. We are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the White. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup to share our findings anon.
What, you're gonna run away from Lonu already?
If Netherlings seek knowledge of the White, then speak with Kunu Vali.
Okay, so they're not all named Vanu. I guess just the ruling, like the chieftain and his children, presumably?
Then speak with Kunu Vali, foremost keeper of tales.
Unless
But
Vali's a
neglect
woman.
not- That's... I don't know. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon, and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunu Vali with a bow. Okay.
Oh. Thank God! Thank God you said it out loud, or I would have shown up with the weapon of war. Very embarrassing.
Oh, there's a... Okay.
Aether current.
Okay.
Maybe someday I'll be able to fly here.
Eventually.
That's brave of you.
And by that time, it's basically pointless.
It's never pointless.
Yep, there we go. Target / bow.
Ah, shit.
Ready?
Yep.
Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow. Traveler from below, Kanu Vali keeper of tales. Here's your words, and she remembers.
It is. Their last
In
names are
time-
gendered.
In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the White is among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless war. But hated, the White is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again. For merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea to which he cannot return. But in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he grazes below, and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence, he rises up isles of earth, and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth, and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vandu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, and yet now he must consume them? Kanu Vali knows no tales like this.
Okay. Aether current.
Another one? I think I nailed it. I think
There
the
are-
last names indicate gender.
It very well might be. We'll have to see if we can find another. Potentially?
How do you tell which one are the girls? They all look the same.
Because I think she referred to herself as a woman. When she said
Well,
she remembers.
Also, if you pay attention, you can very clearly see what are probably tits.
No, they all look
What?
like that.
They all look like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the
Clearly
same
they wasn't
character
paying
model.
attention.
They definitely didn't make that much of a
Cindy
change.
what?
Look, see? Yeah, wait, that guy had a way different last name.
Zundu sell it, Zundu fix it.
Oh.
Vanu, yeah, no. Kona Vanu, yeah, no.
There's a volley over there.
I don't. Oh yeah, there's another volley over. Maybe it is just a family name.
Well, if they're all volley and
Volley.
Vundu, that's probably just gender.
They're wearing the same.
He's gonna Vanu.
Well, I can't tell. It's I don't know. Can we talk this? Hang on. What do you say? Okay, so based on that statement alone, that's probably a female. So you might be right. Is there any way to tell? Different color
No.
plumage, anything? Nothing?
Like the exact same.
Yeah, it's the
they
same
look-
model.
Yeah, they're not gonna go out of their way.
This is why it's taking them so long to make rabbit boys.
Look, here's literally a Vanu and a Vali right next to
Yeah.
each other, and they are just the exact same character model.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's supposed to be gender. I think the sell it fix it are an exception.
there
'Cause
is-
I don't think those are supposed to be their names.
It could just be because of the fact that the head is down, but it does look like there's a difference in the plumage underneath their mouth, just slightly.
I think it's because one of them's talking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't. Yeah,
I
there's
think
no
they
difference.
I think they cheaped out and just made them exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because they're not playable characters, so they don't have to
Yeah.
make them look different.
Yep.
I mean, they don't really say gender, which makes it really hard. It's like the exact words they usually don't say out loud, because they skip words. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people.
Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little, ungenerous. Gods, eh? But, what of you, Alphanod? Did you learn, aught of value?
Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu skyfishing.
Tell me more.
Skyfishing, my gods, that's it. Alphanod, my boy, I could kiss you.
That would be pedophilia.
From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds. In essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, then reel it in close, enabling our resident Elkin Slayer to engage it directly.
A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should the hero fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island.
Oh, what am I gonna say? No.
Oh, they won't fail. And if anything goes wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow her out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone.
Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining as well.
Not at all. The more the merrier.
We can use you as bait as Plan B.
Yeah. Throw him overboard. Tie him with rope.
Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait. Not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most.
I love how the description of the quest is just simply, Alphino loves it when a plan comes together. Yeah, okay.
Hopefully, don't just pick.
This is
Hopefully, they don't
barely-
just pick their favorite island.
It's barely a plan. This is a, hey, I have a stupid idea. You want to hear it?
Well, you heard Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundur is concerned by Bismarck's behavior, as they have given us to believe, they may be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Or they'll all kill us for transgressing.
Here's another question. What happens to these islands when we do kill the creature? Because the creature is what's causing the islands to float, right?
No, the creature is what's creating the islands, not causing them to float. So once he dies, there's just no new islands coming.
Oh yeah. Here.
Wait, so he creates new islands?
Yeah.
That sounds like a bad thing to break.
Well, that's the thing, is that's why they're upset, is because he's eating the islands he creates. Thus, like, it kind of defeats the purpose.
He's eating his babies. The Tramontane is upon us. The White Feast and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, and we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Ponente. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts that what manner of island you require, and they will guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, hero. Let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. Okay. So we are committing to that thing that I convinced myself I was only headcanon. Where the icons are false manifestations of ideas and not actually the gods reborn.
Yeah, I mean, they're not the original gods, but I don't think that they're different each time you spawn them in. I think the idea is that that a primal is not the original. So like it's weird. Like the concept of gods is true. Like there are gods, but the primals that are summoned by the believers.
It might be that the primal was the original, and all these things that we're getting instead are the icons.
Yeah, it's literally just the Aether is being shaped to the beliefs of and memories of the creatures rather than them actually embodying the primals,
like the
which
comic
they
book series Fables.
Kinda.
I don't know. I never read it.
Big B only exists because people believe in him.
The moment people
like Santa
stop believing,
Claus
he goes poof.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's a very fickle existence.
Yeah, no, in the Fables universe, as far as I could tell, their power levels basically come from the level of belief people have in them. And they kind of fade
like the,
over time when people lose faith in them.
Kind of like the black and white video game as well. I'm thinking about it.
Let's see.
Anywho.
Archguardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a magic tech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've changed to spare. Every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsman. If you've any lingering doubts as to the strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us. Oh, that's.
It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing.
Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will be actually doing the fighting. Hero, let Wedge know when the party is assembled.
That person's glowing weapons are just too much. They're just a lot.
Oh, what Dreyfus is weapon?
Yeah.
You think those are too much?
I don't like. No, it's a lot.
Here we go.
And in they come. Welcome to Crossworld, where the interface looks weird.
Yep.
Probably want to talk to the guy first so we can.
Oh,
get
right. We have to finish the story.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one bit. But I can't help being excited all the same. So tell me, hero, are you ready to hunt the white whale?
Yes.
After you then, hero. All aboard.
Use the duty finder to confront Bismarck in
Yeah,
the limitless blue. Hard.
A little bit
There's
of a
no
paradox.
It's just hard.
Talk to him when you're ready, but actually that's not how you enter. It then gives you the access to saying to you that you're ready. In another game, saying that would make you think that talking to him starts the mission.
All right. I don't think we're gonna get anybody else going here because it seems like Artemis is not online.
Yeah, he is. He's in the party
there-
right now.
he is in the party. Yeah. I didn't realize he had accepted it. Never mind.
Should we go over to the other voice chat lobby? So we can...
Sure. Might as well.
Oh.
Hello. Good day.
Good day.
Are those vultures?
Maybe.
No, never mind. They're just giant horned birds.
Well, just giant horned birds. I see.
I was excited. I thought they were two-headed vultures, but they're not.
Is this everyone that we're supposed to be getting? I feel like, are we missing someone?
There's usually a random someone else from the audience that tags
isn't
along, but I don't
is
think
it-
they're here.
Zatani, I want to say it is, but I'm not.
Is everybody standing in this particular area? Oh, invite this person, Sir Silfer Lahada.
They're still in a cutscene. They've been in a cutscene for a while, so I don't know if they
Silver
Wake
Lada,
up.
Puff of darkness.
Wake up.
Isn't a lot of model a car?
What?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, we'll get a random person quick enough. It's a DPS we're in need of.
Oh, then yeah, we can just queue and we're fine.
Yeah, we've got both tanks and both healers. Like it's gonna be an insta queue.
How hard could it be?
Always gonna run with the random crimson columns.
2 hours later.
All right, Limitless Blue. Here we go.
Gasp.
Wow, it's not an insta queue. What is this nonsense?
Yeah, that's a
Are
little
people
strange.
really just not doing it today?
It's
Or
the
maybe
trial roulette.
Yeah.
It's also
Probably
probably
trial
because of the
roulette.
fact that it's midnight Eastern.
It's midnight Eastern. That means it's not midnight everywhere else in the U.S.
Yeah.
and Canada.
It's what time is it in my server?
Midnight.
It's
Oh, on the
9
server?
9 p.m. in
No.
California. I know that.
Server times it's 4:08 a.m.
No, I'm talking about my other server.
Oh.
Wait, where did she go?
Wait, who go? Oh, they probably
In
timed it
here.
out.
Oh, was she watching the cutscene? She was watching the cutscene after she beat the thing.
Quite possibly.
Probably.
Oh.
Wow, I'm surprised it's actually taking this long.
It's been a minute. Whole minute. Can I fish from here?
If
Sky
only.
fishing, I think.
Do I have sky fishing?
Do you?
Any longer
I
and
don't
it'll be
know, let's
longer
find
than a queue time for healing in Overwatch.
No, I do not have sky
yeah?
fishing. Damn
You
it.
get that at a
end up-
later level, I think. I guess then.
I wonder if it would be faster if we queue for getting a healer. Or a tank.
Maybe?
What?
This
No.
AoE is so cartoonishly large for a sword attack.
Why would it be quicker for
Fun
a
fact,
healer?
mine is significantly larger than it looks like it is because I'm just small.
There it is.
Begin.
We did it.
Give me a second, sorry.
Hurry up, Artemis. Don't be that guy.
Plugging
Don't do it.
in
It's all-
the ape. Alright, there we go.
It's alright, the other DPS hasn't joined yet.
Yeah, I had to plug in my electronic device.
Don't do it. Don't be that guy, DPS. Don't you do it.
We waited over a minute for you.
At least if the queue fails, we're gonna go to the top of the queue.
Weren't we already top of the queue?
Well,
Yeah, how are we not top of the queue with a full lobby but one?
there we go. Because we there might be multiple lobbies with only one missing.
Doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
We're special.
So many
Or
players.
the DPS higher in the queue would get added to any other parties missing DPS first.
Yeah, any ones that are active that are missing ones. Take
Oh
precedence.
god. I
Yeah.
remember this fucking fight.
Yeah.
Not it.
Not it.
Alright. Oh wait, I don't have to do anything.
Nope.
Ha 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 ha.
We have
ha.
we have the rando to do it for us.
Correction.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it.
You do need to do something. You need to tank mobs.
Oh yeah, tank mobs, but I'm saying I don't have to do any of the stupid fucking whale shit.
What's the
Oh,
whale?
so we
you
gotta
do
keep
have
the
to
two
do some
groups
of
of
the
mobs
stupid
apart
fucking
from
whale
each
shit, 'cause
other.
You gotta go stand on the back of the whale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Make sure you're standing on the whale, otherwise DPS does not count. You'll
when
know
it
when it
gets,
happens.
yeah.
Also, get off the whale.
Good.
Jumping unfortunately does nothing.
Yeah. Am I
And
main tank?
keep mobs separated.
We're both gonna be having you tank stance on. Because it's important to keep the mobs kind of not together.
Otherwise they get buffed.
Uh-oh. Out of a circle.
What the hell?
They don't ram in the blob.
Stacked. Satisian, thank you. I can't pronounce things, but...
Alright, get ready.
Hey, the random did it. Ain't
Good
Tana.
order.
Flashbacks to that goddamn
Go!
fight.
Fourth buster.
Final Fantasy X I was stuck on for like a week. The airship.
And when it shakes, you don't need to bother getting off. It'll knock you back off onto the island. Assuming we can last
Oh,
that
because
long.
this isn't the hard mode.
Yeah.
Bloop.
There we go. Phase 1 done.
Wow, I did a lot of flips. Am I a dragoon?
No, just a red.
Keep them separated.
Come here.
they're
Come
connected.
here. Come here. No, guys, come here. What the fuck?
He's on me.
Yeah, why?
You don't have tank stance on.
I had tank stance on. Did it get rid of it?
Shouldn't
It
have.
might have turned it off.
What the fuck? I had it for the first fight. Alright, whatever.
Watch out for tornadoes.
Need more DPS on green.
Do they have to die together?
Not really, no. But we do need
Better,
to make
yeah.
sure they both die before time runs out. Because the integrity of the island will eventually run out if you're not careful.
Good. How embarrassing. A dragoon.
I'm a fire and believer. And he's gone. Goodbye. Psych, he's back. Time to die.
And there goes the generator. I just noticed Porcana's 2 levels away from having a death
That's
part.
There you go, Katana. I didn't realize we were getting damaged.
I think my macro might be bugged.
Was it Perez macro?
Yeah.
That's why I don't use that.
Ah.
DPS time.
There we go.
I don't think we're gonna make it to LB3, so you may as well go ahead.
Yeah, hit it. Keep.
There you go. All right. T-pose.
I forgot to stand on well.
You will be the reason we don't clear.
No.
Almost.
Almost didn't clear that. And you're right, that absolutely would have been his fault.
It would have.
This fight can go surprisingly bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hard's a whole
Especially
nother
if people
barrel.
fall off.
This is hard.
Oh, you can fall off.
Kana!
Oh yeah, if you fall off during this fight, you cannot be raised.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
They're
Cutscene
very
time.
rando with
Wow,
when
that
walls
stranger didn't even
exist.
stick around.
That was anticlimactic.
Just shatters. Trust fall. When you guys get headaches, do you actually touch your heads in this game?
Probably, yeah.
Like whenever we have the visions. And you put the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And my character hover hands like a foot away because he has a horn. Yep, there it is again. Yeah, he sort of gestures his hand like towards his forehead, but doesn't come anywhere near it.
That does for me.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Her name is Aige or him?
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
Isn't a boat pulling us? Like our allies are just not going to help us here?
Also not the 7 people we did this with, canonically.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, warrior of light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Seriously, why are these things not armed with cannons? Or any sort of air defense?
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Take note, Warrior of Light. They didn't kill you because they're going to use you later. Or they're idiots. One of those.
Why not both?
Forgive me, hero. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over, so they just didn't notice. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Always machinations. Alright, we should switch back.
Always. Yep. Always machinations.
My machinations remained undetected for years. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu Vanu's lands from being consumed in doing so. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sonu of our victory. Sid and the others need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. There's no I in USS.
Damn.
Wait, something is amiss.
Suddenly voice acting again.
Oh no, white people.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
What a stupid fucking mask. I can see you know. These eyes light up.
I'm a stag beetle. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Great. It's not even 4th of July and people are lighting fireworks off. Love it.
It's not even July.
Expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardian's responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Oh hey, casually Emperor.
It's Lubu!
Just as Wire observed,
It's always Lubu.
the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
How is your head not falling down from that helmet?
It
would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Door. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Fireball.
Killing the birds instantly.
Downside of fireballs, man.
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
From behind.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Good old dial-up sounds.
That's not a plane.
That's no moon.
There we go. That's the, yeah.
We shall meet again, warrior of
Holy
light.
shit.
On that you have my word.
That was an expensive smoke bomb.
Yeah.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizlar.
Don't mind me while I fire a $20 million missile to create a smoke screen.
The expedition.
That lasts all of 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty typical of a military state.
I can't get over the fact that every time they say "as is law," it just sounds like an English phrase. As is law. I almost expect them to be doing it on purpose, like fucking Golden Key being spelled annoyingly in 15. Galden Quay. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varazos Galvus in the flesh. I assumed the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me. It is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred. But once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship.
Okay, we're gonna have to reform the party real fast so you can actually jump on this thing.
Friend me. It's now lost on me that, like, I think, like, a third of the people watching the stream joined that fight. That's
yeah.
That's how much of the audience for these is the people that are just playing the game alongside.
I mean, hey, you know what? Their help has been instrumental at times.
There's like no one else watching.
And woo, where are you? Why you know things?
Are you mute? Did you leave?
Did you fall asleep?
He's dead.
Are you pooping?
Is he pooping? Did you go pooping? Did you think that was gonna be a much longer drive than it was? You wandered off to do poopy.
Yep.
Well, that was a good time to cut the recording anyway, because it's been like another hour.
Oh no, I'm actually talking to him though. No!
No, I'm already
Alright,
talking to
sorry.
him too,
Okay.
but it was a good chance.
Oh.
Any edit moment's
Sorry,
a good time to cut the
moment to-
recording
yeah.
again, because I'm trying to keep cutting it in case I lose it.
Gotcha. Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Ready?
Ready.
Think the 12 you're alive, hero. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphinaud. What in the seven hells happened out there?
Exposition.
First the Archbishop turns up with an Ossian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit? What is this? A procession of noble bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seven Bloody Gate?
Funny you should mention that.
Yeah.
No one so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards, hero. There was much talk of westerly winds.
Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zondu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance.
I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire, for the present at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Akzuntu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Azaz's law.
Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well. Shall we?
Free,
Complete.
free Sid minion. Cool.
A Sid minion?
Oh yeah, I forgot you got that. No.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, wind up Sid.
Ugh.
Oh, we got 2 different types of die from that dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, it was something
But-
honey and... I don't know
Yeah,
what
we
the
got
other thing was.
cream and and honey. I didn't want to animate that getting on the fucking plane.
Mm-hmm.
Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Lala lies in that direction, we'll find it. The soil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see.
And now we go to my next least favorite area, if not my least favorite area of the entire game.
We gave them a hell of a head start.
Because it's even weirder to navigate on foot. Which is why I'm glad we're not on foot.
The ship?
We'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
Oh, she's Garlean! That
Yeah,
explains
that's
a
why she
lot.
has a headband on.
I didn't realize.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sastunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emeric. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emeric, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emeric. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone!
Both of those white-haired kids need to get their hair out of their eyes.
I still can't get over Wedge's voice and how weird it is for his small stature.
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
Always hexagons.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the artillery.
It's the best type of barrier.
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
A barrier where we have to turn back and then come back again later? Shocking. Next, you're going to tell me that the evil-looking leader of a religious order is evil. In a Final Fantasy game.
Oh, we're just back here. Okay.
Yep. Sup? And no 10-minute cutscene for the return journey.
Ugh, and we'd barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key.
No.
Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason not to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Az's law. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he shall show you in. Egads, Andrew has passed level.
What?
You're level 61. You're now over leveled.
You're higher level than even Effie is. What a shocking twist.
Ooh,
run quest. There we go. You were saying?
I see none of you have pre-ordered.
I'm
pre-ordered.
Yeah. Well, when you pre-order the newest expansion, you get an earring that increases your level experience gain.
Oh.
By 30% and up to level 80.
Seat of the Lord Commander.
That is at the Forgotten, yeah.
It's that big rounder room we were in before. Ah, so you are returned. Sir Amric and the others await you within. I like to imagine it's a different guy every time we show up.
It probably is, honestly.
Yeah, who knows?
Please be voiced.
Yep.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allegans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top. I see. If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
we going? Speak with ta 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 ta.
Go speak with the Tata.
I was changing glamour again.
Welcome back, hero. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies?
Exposition.
So you finally arrived at Az's Law, only to find the way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. It's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, hero. We'll get to Az's Law yet.
That didn't answer any of our questions.
When you fled to the Victory Feast, you used the ancient water course beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarapin to use the tunnel to have the tunnels searched. A logical place to look. It was not. It was there you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Ishtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message said that there has been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once, Tataru. Let Urianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir.
Teleporting.
The Hall of Flames.
Ul'dah.
Take me home tonight.
Then light me on fire in the fireplace.
Oops. And where do we gotta go here? We need to go to the frickin'
Hall of Flames.
Yeah.
Yeah, which?
Right next door.
Oh yeah, right. That's the faction thing.
And it's not voiced. Of course it is. That would be convenient.
We've just spent like half the game playing with voice stuff, so.
Yeah. Which is nice for a change.
Oh, I don't remember who Pippin was at all.
We are grateful for your assistance, Master Tarapin.
Not you, dummy.
I want to say it was me, but I don't. You know what? Fuck it.
You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you.
Forgive my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery?
Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the mineral concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves.
Go on.
Be at ease, Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this.
Ishtola's wand.
I had assumed as much.
This is me as well. If I may, I don't remember what voice I gave you, Urianger. It's been so long. If I may, Marshal. Oh right, I remember the voice now, somewhat. Ethereal goggles. Whoa. 'Tis as I did surmise. Judging by the etheric impression that lingereth upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of most uncommon magic.
Namely?
the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that will utilize the life stream, flow.
They went through the alchemical door into London.
The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent aether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Y'shtola could choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste.
All of which would suggest that she managed to escape.
Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Charlian forbade the use of the spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge.
What? No. No, you can't mean.
Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like Y'shtola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her.
So the Silda excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal.
Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return.
Oh, that salute looks ridiculous on Lalafell.
They almost fall over.
Yeah.
And as much as they're
Even
like this,
on-
as much as they're like, this is a warrior one, it's still a Lalafell, so they have like zero musculature or any warrior looking traits. Like there's still like a weird little soft baby body. It's weird.
Okay, at the Silda excavation site, which is in Blackbrush Station, or Central Thanalan.
Thanalan.
Central Thanalan.
You can probably just go out the
You getting tired?
steps of Nald, honestly. I should be okay for a little longer, but it probably wouldn't hurt to end soon.
We are like starting a new story arc here.
We're still in part 2 of Heavensward.
You know what a story arc is. Like,
yeah, I know.
We're changing gears and all that.
Can you upgrade? Can you level up, Keith? If you talk to the personnel officer, can you apply for a promotion?
Oh, there he is.
Might be able to at this point. Man, unavailable. A new game plus mode. Well, fuck
Nope.
you too.
Okay.
I need 4,000.
I just figured since we're rarely here, I want to check and see.
I think the seals just don't really come up in the way that we do.
Yeah, but now might be a good time to call it, because it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning too.
Yeah.
Do I have any? I do not. Damn.
Go ahead and exit New Game Plus mode here. And suspend Heavensward Part 2.
Glamour dispellers. Oh god. I look really ugly without glamours right now.
Well, that's because you're wearing a chicken suit.
No, without glamours. Yeah.
Oh, you mean you don't look like
it's
that?
bad. You know, I'd save the chicken suit as a glamour immediately.
Yep.
No,
I'm still tempted one of these days to do a thing.
It's so fucking ugly.
Some people know what I'm talking. The viewers know what I'm talking about, and they're gonna laugh.
Do I have 5 of those? How many do I got of these? 19.
Works on the viewers anyway.
And a Viking sword. Can I make a Viking sword? Search for recipes.
Oh, you're doing the.
Yeah, I'm just
expert
looking at what
delivery.
I'm just looking at what I need for those for
Yeah.
these because they're pretty good
9,500.
experience in seals. The what? 9,500.
I gained like 1,000
You know,
health today.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
Now just wait until you're actually wearing all 60 gear.
Jeez.
You're gonna actually have
Yeah,
10K
Andrew's health
or more.
more than doubled today.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing
better gear.
I hope.
60
Yeah, I'm
gear
wearing
now?
everything. Yeah, everything I have on me is level 60 gear.
Where are you right now? Oh, there you are. Find you in the sea of people. Yeah, you're wearing all masterwork, 60 gear right now.
I don't have any leather. Oh, I can make leather. Leather would be easy. Bone chips, I don't have either. How do you get bone chips?
Bone chips are just a drop from mobs.
Fuck. Okay.
I think you can buy them as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Oops.
It's so bright here. I haven't seen the game be this bright for a while.
I know. We've been in so many areas that are dark and depressing for so long. Like Ishgard is
that's the nice
basically
part, right?
it's either nighttime, raining, or both.
Yeah, the moment we were doing the walking in animation at the beginning, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yep, we're gonna be depressed for the
Welcome to
entire game.
Skyrim, home of the gray.
Oh, jeez.
Time for a
Yup.
cat nap.
Oh yeah, I do wanna. How do you? What are these? 23? 23 seals. Oh, I'm not the high enough rank yet.